we left off after a lot of tedium. And I actually had done off camera like a second go, kind of, starting on the alien planet just to see how that is. And yeah, it's kind of sort of the same deal. Like, you spend generally about 2 hours getting set up with everything. You can maybe do 1 hour if you actually start near some iron and you just go straight for refinery and a wind turbine. And then the wind turbine powering the refinery, and you slowly, but definitely do, melt down some iron. That'd get you into it a lot faster. But it's still really annoying to me how it takes so long just to get going in this. I can't believe it. I wish the survival pod would just accept the raw minerals and stuff, and you could just go straight for that if you find some. It just wouldn't be very effective, I'd imagine, but, you know, something. So we need, we found some ice, we found silicon and magnesium, we've got here iron, nickel, and cobalt. There was silver somewhere, I thought. Or we needed silver. I think I needed silver for something. What was I even working on? And do I have a cargo thing? Oh, yeah, survival kiddos. For medical components, right. That's right. And that's the battery. Basic assembler. I don't have a actual just general storage type thing though, so I guess that'll be next. And somebody in the YouTube comments made a pretty good point that I've actually built my base in kind of the worst possible spot. I'd agree with that. Just like at the top of this little mountain that I can't drive up. But I think what I'll do is we can make a ramp and we'll just have the access out here somewhere. Like, I think it'll be okay. Worst case, we just move it, because you can saw stuff down and move it, and you get everything back. But we're heading out. You got a doctor's appointment get moved up to today from the day before Thanksgiving. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping in. Hopefully that goes okay for you. You getting your, you getting bionic eyes finally. Looking for really just some minerals. We'll fly around a little bit and do some exploration and see what I can find for minerals. But generally, I don't really care too much about the survival station. We can still use the car for that. I just have to get some ice at some point and refuel it.
Planning on never raiding pirate ships with 1,000,000 lives and a grinder? Or is that waiting till later when you have a combat ship?
Probably waiting until later until I get a combat ship. I don't really like throwing my body endlessly at a pirate ship until it finally sticks. Gotta go look at your thyroid, it's doing something. Well, hopefully it's nothing too wild. Twilight Duck, 3-month streak. You've subscribed for 3 months. Congratulations on the promotion. That, yeah, we got some piss patches here. What do we got? Nickel, silicon, magnesium again. Is that a? Also had a comment about bottles. Where do you get the bottles from? Like, I think you start with a couple bottles inside the starting ship thing, inside the hydrogen generator, maybe? What was this? Nickel, silicon, magnesium. Nickel, silicon, mag. Yeah. Don't show that on the HUD though. God. Piss patches, excuse me. Well, look at them. They're piss patches in the moon snow. It's clearly piss. Clearly. I didn't think there was any question about that. You build them in the assembler. They can be built. Well, okay. I also changed the sound effects to the arcade sound effects because the realistic ones were a bit annoying. It sounds like the realistic sounds are just EQ'd extremely heavily. And I wasn't a fan of it at all. Just thrust myself into the planet here real quick.
low.
I'm working on it, game. Jeez. Fuck, it's so dark by my pod down here. Holy shit. There we go, refilled. Because we've got the generator here that's got a couple bottles in it already, which I may as well just take. So then I've got it. And we need to keep filling this thing with ice at some point to keep these filled. If I'm thinking about it correctly, the bottles I just need to have on me and I automatically take a sip when I need it. Was that how that went? So the basic assembler can't do it, but the normal assembler can, I'm assuming. Via assembler and survival kit? Okay. I might need a better assembler for it. Take a sip, drink some oxygen. It could be liquid oxygen. I probably wouldn't drink liquid oxygen, but maybe that's what it is. We don't know. We don't know. Don't tell me how my sandbox works. I'll get some ice real fast, then we've got it. Although, I really need to get a cargo thing set up. My inventory is just full of a bit of components everywhere. We need something that can fit a large, so not medium. Large or small. Large, if I remember right, is like, yeah, that fucking large. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on that. We're just gonna go with a small one, which is still plenty big enough. And I'll even put it, look at that, put it right back there. Shit. Can I do the conveyors? Kind of. No, I can't. Probably need to build this first to unlock that. What are we calling that? I guess just plates, components, and some tubes. And a few metal grids. Like 40. Like 50. Metal grids we need a cobalt for. Not many of those, though. The construction components. Honestly, just make like 100 construction components. Some more interior plates. Another stack of computers. Like, let's just get a bunch of this stuff going. Because I know I'm going to need a bit of it for a ship. And that'll be coming soon. Because you'd think a ship. Oh, you can't do a ship yet. That's going to be tough, right? No, it's not. It's actually pretty easy. You can make a ship pretty early on. Small stuff is really easy. It's just the space-based stuff is really expensive because it's considered a large block. And that stuff's expensive. Middle mouse with Shift Alt Control is your quick take and assign to assembly things you have in your build planner. Yeah, well, middle mouse with Shift Alt and Control I didn't know about, but I do know something about a build planner. If I make a brick ship, you're killing me. Don't worry, I'm not doing brick ship. I don't have any mods. Well, I do have mods installed, but none currently running. This is currently unmodded. I would be totally up for doing a modded series type thing at some point, though. I think that'd be kind of cool. Ugh. Locked. Character tools, that's the one. My enhanced drill that I found? Absolutely. Just burrow in a little bit. Man, sounds are a little bit loud when it's not, when it's not the realistic ones. Sure, let's bring that down a bit. There we go. That might be a little bit better. To assign a build planner, minimize something in the block select menu. Okay, so I could say like small cargo container, because I got some crap down here already. Because I know with the welder, if you right click something like that, it'll add that to your build planner, and then you middle mouse button on like a cargo container or something, and you pull what you need for it. But I can also assign something to make the stuff that I need. Man, is this like the world's shittiest ice patch, or... Oh, it's actually just kind of far away. I see. Shift middle mouse adds it to the auto build on the assembler, or maybe control. Okay. Alt middle mouse deposits all materials automatically. Okay. Doing some precision drilling here. And like little bits of ice, not a massive like pocket of it though. What are the chances of finding an ice meteor out there? Is that like actually pretty rare to find? Alright, let me tell you what. Just pick up... Jeez. Guess my inventory is full. Just,
We 6 months.
We 6 months. You 6 months. Ezra, congratulations on the promotion. Thank you very much. Welcome, how you doing? Ice meters are actually colored slightly different from others, so you can tell them from afar if you've got a good eye. Well, my eye is crap, so... That's already out.
Energy low.
Just grab up this ice real fast, and we can head out. Like, this is way more ice than I actually need for a little while. That'll be alright. And that'll get me by for a pretty decent long while. I need to turn the respawn pod. No, it is always visible. H? That'd be why. Maybe. What about the other eye? Am I a Cyclops? I do actually have a really bad eye. Supposedly when I was really young, my brother was chasing me around and I slammed my face into the side of a counter. / table. And, kind of fucked that side of my face a little bit. I have a really hard time if I try to just close my right eye, it's really easy to do that. But if I try to just, like, close my left eye and not my right, I have to put a lot of effort into doing that. It's tough to do. I also can't see out of just my right eye very well. My left eye is by far the most dominant eye because of that. So I do have a bad eye. Yeah, don't put the ice in the refinery, that'd be stupid, jeez. Let's process this into water. Oh, God. That's the battery. There you go. 2,000 ice. It's almost full. So that'll be quite good. And park my ass here. This calls for laser eye surgery. I plan on, one day getting LASIK or so. One of those. Because I'm kind of tired of glasses anyway. I've had them for so fucking long. Ice meteors are super common though. Like most small asteroids you find are mostly ice. That's good. Look up at the sky now and again and you'll see if you can't eagle eye one for me. I don't know how you'll be able to convey. There was one right there. Oh, okay, jeez, yeah, okay. Right. So components edit to build planner, so then I will just, with a mouse click, grab what you can. I need the interior plates to really do anything, it seems. Which we never did. That's the assembler is what I need. That would be why. We just need 4 metal grids. Which needed cobalt? Yeah, cobalt. Cobalt ingots, which we've got. None there. You'll just say, like, northwest, because that means a lot in space. Oh, fuck. Yeah, thanks anyway, Pinter. Oh. Oh, God, why am I so fat? Can we send, like, really slim, slender people in space so they can fit into these little nooks and crannies? I mean, really. I think I might just, like, a secondary little cobalt pathway here. I'm fat because I only fly and don't walk. I don't know if walking on the moon would help you very much. Man, cobalt looks kind of cool, doesn't it? That's nice. I'm fat in all the games I play. Like, it's just how it is. I always have the most fattest, grotesque characters ever. And I can't help it. I don't know what it is. And if you tell me it's because I eat too much, well, don't tell me that. If I see a salmon burger in the fridge, I'm eating the fucking salmon burger. Oh wait, what am I full of? Ah shit, I'm completely full of garbage. I just noticed. Quick, to the respawn pod. We'll just do another trip at some point. I didn't realize it gave me all of this stuff. Oh god. Yeah, let's into the assembler. We'll deposit stuff. And there's your stone. And some scrap. And the assembler. You can have this drill. We'll go into disassembling. Disassemble the drill. Cool. So that's my old drill. I don't need that. Back into it. I feel like this is a lot of cobalt already. Nobody needs this much cobalt. You only have fat characters in games. What about the game that everyone calls life? Well, this character's pretty okay. Now that I'm in Germany, at least. Completely different diet in Germany. I just have a little bit of bread in the morning with some butter. Sometimes Nutella, sometimes jam if I feel fancy. And that's it. That's all I usually eat until dinner. Around like, you know, 17 or so. That's it, that's all. Pretty simple and easy. It sucks for a bit. I had another spare hand drill? Oh yeah, because I died at some point, right. Another grinder. Okay. Cool, so that's that. And that probably just gave me a little bit of iron. Nothing too wild or crazy. Ah. Sadness sandwich with cucumber and mayo. Just cucumber and mayo? But like cucumber and mayo. I put cucumber on a lot of the sandwiches that I make. Not so much mayo. Sometimes remoulade. Sometimes. Usually just butter. Some butter, a slice of cheese, some diced pickles, a bit of remoulade. Maybe no butter and just remoulade, because otherwise it's a lot of fat. Toasted bread, some lettuce and cucumber. There you go. A noob sub sound just inventory full spamming me. Oh god. Bit jar full. No, my bit jar, it's overflowing. You've gotten a taste for sandwiches with potato crisps. Ooh. Salty. What did you need? Yeah, also just tubes in a power cell. I might have that.
Yes, I made it to a stream.
Yes. Marker Grants, hello, welcome. How you doing today? Oh, I had metal grids. Well, look at that. Just give me all that garbage. And maybe I can disassemble the medkits? Fuck, just give me all the medkits. And those displays. Could probably find a little bit of silver in those, right? The best sandwiches are tuna sandwiches. Not gonna lie. I'm getting used to tuna. Generally, I'm not really a fish guy. Like salmon, I can handle. Tuna with other stuff. I don't think I'd be able to be like, oh, tuna, and just go in for a forkful of it, you know? Are you full? Or just can't go in there? Yeah. I guess I can't disassemble the medkits then. Damn. Alright. Well. There's your stuff. Large tubes, 4 of them. Large tubes. Okay, well let's... hold on. Let's clear that out. So if I wanted to grab the leftover stuff, just so I don't confuse it, let me... take those large tubes? Oh. Ooh.
Yeti wakes and bakes. Some bread and butter.
I think I accidentally always queue something to disassemble that it doesn't actually have. So I'll take those, and we'll add these to this. So I need a power cell and some tubes. 420 bits from Zion for freedom, thank you very much. Yeti wakes and bakes some bread and butter. Man, I had a make and bake oven. That thing was great. I made a chocolate muffin one time with it, and I think that's literally it. So I would need to metal click this, right? Or no, right click it to add the leftover components to the build planner. So now it knows, okay, you need 14 small steel tubes and a power cell for a finished hydrogen engine. And then I come to the assembler and I shift middle click or so. Yeah, look at that. Shit. And I can just middle click. And there we go. Fuck. That's nice.
Energy low.
Demand giving himself his own little command for a high. Hello, Demand. So yeah, the medical components, we just need some silver for, but that'll have to wait. Alright, so the cargo container generally can have, I guess the medkits I keep on a vehicle? Ugh. You don't really have anything there. Basic assembler. Whole lot of shit. The problem with the basic assembler is that it's only got the one port for conveyor stuff. So while we can fuel technically the hydrogen engine kind of easily, we need a hydrogen tank. We can fuel the basic refinery with just raw minerals, and that can conveyor in. But otherwise we'll need a conveyor junction and fork off and come around the side for the basic assembler. Unless I make a normal assembler, which I think I could possibly do. And these also accept upgrade modules, I think, right? I think for now, I'll just spin it around. Would I be able to have it output into the container, though, if I do that? We'll just do conveyor junction. Is that what I want? I think so.
Energy critical.
What do I need? Oh, interior plates. All right. Let me get more energy first. I'm surprised we still have power. We'll see about doing the conveyor thing. Just to get everything hooked up, at least. Because even if I can't have the assembler's output go into the cargo block, we can at least have some form of connection for the refinery and the assembler still. So they can just transfer minerals and what they need that way automatically. And then I don't have to worry about it. Mute the music in the menu, build a sound block, play the fun music track. The fun music track. Can I even make a music block? Or you mean the jukebox? I need to unlock that still. Is that something like that? More field of view. I think the field of view is fine. Much higher, and we start getting some people with motion sickness going on. So conveyor junction. Bang. It's got ports on all sides. Ugh, and I double clicked it and I put it in place of the welder. How annoying. Okay. And then we rip you apart. Yeah, I'll have to take this out. And we'll spin it. Although, if I were to do this, I've replaced my saw now. I guess I could maybe go for that. That's not that bad to make. And it's got ports just everywhere, man. Do I go for it? I suppose I could. And we'll build it... Yeah, I'll build it down there. It's not a great spot for the upgrade components, but oh well. The small things aren't ports. No. Well, this takes a while to do with this basic welder. Holy shit. There are some ports that are smaller though, aren't there? I'm not just imagining that. Oh, cannot withdraw, huh? 35 plates and like 60 computers. Shit. Okay. I'll do that. That's why we still have the car. Oh, only for smaller grids. Okay. You can't handle cobalt. Fine. Be that way. We needed like... how many? Like 60 some computers? 67 computers. And then 35 small plates. I could have done a shift middle click. Oh well. Some on things like hydrogen tanks as well. Is that just so you can like mix and match the a small grid to a large grid and still have some way of things working? If you have like a small ship docked to a large station or something like that, then there's still a way for stuff to transfer? I suppose. Grab another lump of iron while I wait for that to do that. We have daytime... kinda soon? The sun's like down here somewhere. Kinda soon. After we get the conveyor system sorted, we'll start work on a little small ship thing. Probably for mining. Check out what some of the nearby asteroids have. See what I can manage. Would also be cool to get a better truck. Because I could also just use a little mining ship to keep it simple. Not a whole lot of thrusters, so it can't carry a whole shitload of weight, but a decent amount of weight. And then we just bring that up to a truck that can hold a lot of weight, because it doesn't need to fly, so it's easier to manage. And we just load up the truck a few times, and then we leave the ship docked somewhere nearby where all the ores are. So, like here or so. And then we just drive that to the station, somehow. Again, we'll have to do ramps or something, or just move the entire base. Probably make ramps though at first. You're watching the stream while in the shower, the future is now. Oh my god. I'm so jelly. Don't forget behind your ears. I'm really surprised it still has power. We're running pretty low, we just got the one light on. In 3 hours we'll be depleted. But in 3 hours we should also have this one, because I think that's real time. So no problem. How you doing down here? Looks good. If you ever need to get mods, make sure to get a top speed increase. Cannot play now with only 102. It's 100, I believe. 110 for your suit. But, I mean, really, I don't think it's a problem. I think I might be the only person in the world who doesn't think it's a problem. Like, honestly. I might increase it a bit, but I'm not going with unlimited because then we just have to sit there and decelerate for 12 minutes rather than sit there and wait to have gotten to the destination. And then we'll blow past everything and smash into an asteroid that just spawned in front of me and is just fucking awful and terrible. It's garbage. So maybe a small speed increase up to like 400 or so. Have I tried to leave the planet yet? Yeah, I've done it a couple times on my alien planet one. It takes like a minute, maybe. It's really not that bad, and then you jump drive afterwards. If you start on a high gravity planet, that's kind of the downside of doing that. If you get rid of that restriction and you give yourself a crazy speed limit so it's easy to get off the planet, you've just gotten rid of the only restriction that makes that kind of a rough start to have. That's why I went with the moon, was because it's easy to get off the moon. It's significantly faster and a lot easier. But again, I think I'm the only person in the entire world who thinks this, so it's kind of whatever. And the nice thing with this assembler is I think you can make, yeah, lots more stuff. Reactor components and superconductors and missile containers. And also the ammo containers to shoot down meteors. So it's good to have. And it can also have some upgrade units at some point installed, but I don't really have much room to install them because I think they take 2 spots. Like, it's the size of the assembler, pretty much. So I don't know about that. But then conveyor junction, curved conveyor tube. I need interior plates, which we should have somewhere. Oh, this keyboard, let me tell you. So there's that, and then middle mouse button. We're lacking like a single thing. No, lacking a few things. Cannot withdraw. Okay, fine. So shift click to queue up. And you work on that.
Energy critical.
Do the upgrade modules upgrade the entire grid or just the attached equipment? Only the attached stuff. That's one of the things that makes the large ships extra large if you've got a mining ship that does its refinery on site, because you'll have to have enough space for the upgrade modules and everything too. I mean, you don't need the upgrade modules, but I mean, really, you probably should. And okay, so that is all of that linked together. So I should be able to just put in ores and stuff into the cargo container here. And also, I still don't think I have a way to receive the stuff that the assembler makes into these. I think there's a specific block that I need to make for that, to tell it to do that. Is there a goal to the game by now? Nah, not really. Just explore sandbox stuff. There's bounty missions and stuff on space stations and contracts that you can accept, but I don't really consider that a goal of the game.
Energy.
Oh, my energy. I'm slowly freezing to death and things. Oh no, fixed. Pinter, what have you posted in Discord there? What is this ship? It's like a small Gatling ship thing that blinds the pilot whenever it has to decelerate. I don't know about that, Pinter. Okay. I don't think I transferred this stuff over, did I? I did. Okay, so we'll need more at some point. But, for the moment, let's get a sort of docking thing. If I can. Where would we want to dock at? Because there was the connector? Yeah, connector. We'll need one of those. Ah, conveyor sorter. That's what we need. Like a filter. Alright. And we'll go for maybe another small cargo container. So we'll just go cargo. Fucking let me at least queue it up, game. For fuck's sake. Blueprint mode. Let's go. Why is that not a thing yet? God. There. Your fucking interior plates. Jeez. Yeah, fuck it, 2 of them. And this big ass connector on top. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, you need steel plates to make that. I don't even have steel plates. Fuck. Yeah, it's a little excessive, maybe. Let's do 100. Well, no, this thing needs 130 base. Yeah, we'll see. Gonna stop complaining about this game. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. So far, it's like been just complaints. People are typically pretty negative about the sandbox games that I play. I don't know why. If they're not for you, then they're not for you, and that's fine, but man, you don't have to continuously rag on and on about it. Is our queue clear? No. It's one downside of the build planner. It doesn't always queue stuff if I don't do it in the very particular way that it wants me to do things. Like, if I were to manually grab something and finish it, then it doesn't clear it. Nah, not just you, Hans, other people as well. I get that a lot with YouTube comments sometimes, especially where I'll do a quick look thing that's multiple parts, and they complain about the game on the first episode, and then the second episode, and then the third episode, and then like the final episode as well. And it's like, why did you watch that much if you're just gonna complain about the entire thing the whole time? Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. They want to give me that watch time. That watch time and engagement. Because YouTube totally cares about engagement nowadays. Which it's stupid with the watch time metric. Like, I kind of understand that that's an okay metric to go off of. Because obviously if somebody's watching a video that's 20 minutes long and they just stick around for 10 seconds of it, it wasn't for them. But, it's a bit of a problem because it goes off of just pure minutes and not a percentage relative to how long the video actually is. So a 3-minute video that people watch 100% of and maybe rewatch a few times doesn't perform as well statistically on YouTube, according to YouTube, than a video that's an hour long that people watch 20 minutes of. Which is really fucked to me. That's so strange. There. I finished everything on the build queue. Has it cleared? Fuck no. It thinks I still need this garbage. Don't understand it. I don't know what I do wrong with that. Sometimes it works just fine. Other times it doesn't. And I don't know what I do differently to make it work and not work. So whenever we get a ship, we can dock it. Yay! And that's plenty of storage also for stuff and things. Because each one of these is 15,600. So loads of space for the moment to get me by. Still need a hydrogen tank at some point. God. Yeah, we'll see about that though. Flatfiskin, hello, how you doing? Still working on just kind of the somewhat start of a space station type deal. Sort of. Man, you're done? You don't look done. Alright. Sure. Can we get some, like, paint on this thing? Fuck. Currently not doing anything. But I'll turn you off anyway. So yeah, you just have to pull in from a hydrogen tank then, and then that's that. And the hydrogen tank gets filled with a O2H2 generator, which needs ice in it, which it's got ice. So if ever we get this made up, we can get energy through it, and oxygen, and refill the hydrogen and oxygen, and also fill a hydrogen tank. So I guess I'll grab some small plates, and we'll queue up a hydrogen engine thing just so it's queued up, but I won't work on it because I want to get a ship going. Like 100 more plates. I don't know. I need a lot of plates. Hydro. Fuck, it's so massive, this thing. And it kind of covers the solar panel a little bit. And that's a small one that I can't use here. Fuck. Yeah, the hydrogen thing, it really devours the hydrogen. It's more for just an emergency type deal for me. If I like just really quickly need to get something going, because we don't have wind turbines at all. So during the night we have 0 ways to produce power. So rather than getting this massive solar farm set up, which we'll still eventually do at some point, and also a shitload of batteries, which we'll also do at some point, I figured this would be kind of an okay goal for just the short term. So that's that. That will probably affect the solar panel a little bit, but well. And it's connected, and we can still dock pretty easily. But just be careful docking, because there's a fucking hydrogen tank right there to crash into. Sliman, Sliman, Sliman. How you doing? You doing alright? In casual gaming, it takes a long time to fly to the moon in this game. It takes a long time to fly to any planet in this game. That's what jump drives are for. Jump drive. A few of them probably. Like 2 or 3. Not 10. You don't need 10. Where did we start building this thing at? Generally connected to the base in some way. I guess we could do just like a little platform type deal. I need steel plates. That's what that's for. Build off it a decent bit. And we'll also, I'd like to get a support beam of some form down. I don't think we'll need it. The gravity is pretty low here. Maybe we'll be okay. Maybe. That's going to be a lot of iron I need. I'll do a support beam in the center here just to be safe. It's like a helipad of some form. Yeah, ish. Oh, that's blinding. Good to see you're not the only one who builds support beams when you never need them. You do need them though, right? That is the thing. Maybe it's not a thing. I don't know, honestly. I thought it was. Yeah, it's a few hundred more. How much iron do we need? Like, some 1,000 iron? Yeah, right. I could get you some more iron. We got an iron pocket right here. They're never needed. Really? Bizarre. Ah! Good for aesthetics anyway. Might be thinking 7 Days to Die, actually. Because I remember building something and then bits just falling off randomly because of the gravity and all that. And just, it wasn't supported properly. I was like, what the fuck's happening? And then it all crumbled eventually.
Inventory full.
Tell me about that inventory. How's it doing nowadays? Good and full? Let's see how this goes. Because the idea is that I just put in iron. But you need to be told 4.39k iron. Did you already suck it up? You did! Oh, good boy! Fuck, I didn't have to do anything. Man. Now the next question will be if when I dock a ship to the connector port up there, if what the ship's got will already be sucked out. Probably not. Will I have to move the connector and above the cargo blocks do a filter block to tell it to just like suck out whatever's connected or so? Like a one-way type thing? Mining vehicle win. Actively working on it. Literally working on it right now. Where's that voice bit shot? Where is she? Is she an audio? She's an audio. Get that out of there.
Inventory.
Nope, nope, she's not a HUD voice. Okay. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I can't shut her up. Can't play and watch at the same time. Yeah, that'd be difficult to do with this. I don't blame you. Look at that, sucks you right up. So yeah, like I was thinking I could just dock a ship and its cargo stuff would automatically be pulled out.
Storm inbound.
Would I need some sort of like a filter block or so to tell it to actually pull stuff out, or will it just automatically know to go into these containers somehow? Unless there's some sort of a option for that. No. Meteor storm. Bow, bow, bow. Damn near hit the respawn pod. What a shit fuck that would be. Oh, ice. Oh, jeez, some ice. Oh, thanks, Meteor. Meteor storms fucked anything up for me yet? Nah, too early for them to really have, I think that's just the second meteor storm that I've had. I might be able to get turrets up before that happens. Maybe. How you doing with all of the everything? Pretty okay. Oh, that one's done. Okay. It's so bright. I feel like I need welding goggles just to play this game. Yeah, Meteors got, like, hugely nerfed at some point. They used to be... Basically, they'd spawn with something targeted in their sights already. Every Meteor's term, there'd be, like, an 80% chance that something gets taken out completely. But nowadays, they just, in the general area, sometimes they hit stuff. Not too often, though. There, a support beam. And I could even go with the fun angle ramps if I want to, which I might. I'd be tempted to. But for the sake of time, these I don't think need to be done right away. So, landing gear. Not a big landing gear. A small landing gear. Not a big landing gear. A small landing gear. Yes.
Energy low.
Can now withdraw 5 construction components. Okay. So shift middle click. They were added. We'll get power. It's probably still making plates though. The beginnings of a ship. Awful things at beginnings of a ship. It's not a very fun experience. I had a quite annoying fucking experience trying to make, in creative mode on Earth, a large ship that was attached to a space station because I wanted a vertical tower and then the ships clamped onto the side of it. And to do that, because this thing, when you put it on a block, it wants to be there. I can rotate it this way, that's fine, but no other way at all. It refuses. It can. It doesn't want to. So you have to back out and look away, rotate it the way you want it, and get it as close as you possibly can, and then you click to build it. And because you're in creative, it'll be auto-built. Therefore, it'll by default have the auto-lock thing on. So if you're close enough, it'll just clunk and lock on immediately. It'll be crooked as shit, but it'll work. Oh my god, though, that's annoying. Just let me rotate this thing. Why is this a thing? I was looking at the forums, it's been an issue for like 3 years. How's that still a thing? For fuck's sake, just let us rotate it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It shouldn't be a problem. But there we are. It's a problem. It's something basic like that. Okay. How you doing? Steel plates? Steel plates. Needs more iron. And I'm assuming you are still working on cobalt. Right. And your iron that's being made is already being sucked up by the assembler to continue its queue. Awesome. That works like basically perfectly. I'm just not sure how sucking things in from a ship will work. It's designed for that because devs think that people only use large landing gears for landing platforms. I don't know why, they just do. I don't... Developers, give the player the choice. Is there a mod for it, maybe? Maybe it can just be modded, because in my mind it's a pretty easy thing. It could just... I'm assuming that they've just got even just a fucking tag for it if can it be rotated, and it's just currently set to no. And I'm sure they could just set it to yes, and it's done. A hotfix, basically. But I don't know, maybe mods can't get that in depth. I haven't really looked at mods much. There is a mod for it, thank fuck. Good job, whoever. Right, G. I always forget. We need a cockpit. We'll need a few more armor blocks. We got that on. Small cargo container, we'll need that. Oh, I actually will be wanting the medium cargo container because the small one is actually pretty small. So we'll go for the small version of the medium container, which it only has a small version, so that's perfect. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll want a O2H2 generator. We'll need a battery. Could maybe go with a small battery, but I'll go with the battery. And we need a drill. First, more armor blocks. I also need a gyroscope. And then the generator. Like so. And then the cargo container. Am I out of plates? Yeah, I need interior plates, but that'll go there then. Do I actually need interior plates? I probably actually need interior plates. Fine. Like, I don't know, 60 or so. What's the guns for? Only other players or other NPCs? Yeah, there are wolf spiders and interior turrets. You have to turn the wolves and spiders on though. But otherwise you get pirate ships and stuff. And they're quite good for that. And then we'll need a battery. Yeah, that'll be alright. Look how standard it is so far. Jeez. And the drill. Yeah, won't fit there. So we need to drop it down a bit more. Which I don't think will be a... How the hell? I don't think that'll be a problem dropping it down a bit. There, a drill. And then we can go for some headlights. Spotlight. Sure. Oh, can't quite fit there. Well, we can get on the front here. That'll be fine. So we can actually see what we're doing. Jeez, I know, right? I can't believe it. And... then some slope blocks. Don't forget to connect the drill to the box. I don't remember that being a problem. can use cameras for even more sites if you want. I don't think cameras are unlocked for me yet. Oh, they are. They are. I don't think that's necessary, though. Oh, jeez. Grinder. There. A little excessive. Probably a couple thrusters there. Oh, they're not called thrusters, are they? Oh no, I can't do thrusters yet. I actually need to build the cockpit. But thanks for filtering that for me. Come on. Thruster. There we go. There's the thrusters. Yeah, I need to actually build the cockpit. Okay. Only one drill. Don't people usually connect 4 or 5 drills to their ship, or are they compensating for something else? I don't know why you'd need that many drills. On a large ship, maybe, but a small ship, like there's not enough room. I have trust issues with this thing. Yeah, you're not at all. Not even close. I don't know what you just had me build just then. But that is not what I needed. More iron. Yeah, I was gonna say you should have the iron.
Energy low.
There we go. One cockpit done. My inventory completely full of still the seal plates, which is okay, I guess. We can deposit what we need. Like these steel plates for a small ship, just one plate and it's done. So simple to make this stuff. But I might have to get rid of a bit of the platform here so I can get underneath it a bit better. ORS TV, how you doing? Are you looking for the Exile Con announcements? I couldn't really care less.
Energy critical.
When their big update is just a simple thing like, we're gonna do this and this better, but not actually give you any details, look forward to something else for that, then I immediately lose interest and I don't care. I'll read about it at some point later on, but I've lost interest. It was the shittiest blog update thing that they did. Literally no information. I don't understand why they're so adverse to actually garnering hype for their game. Oh, the Robodogs have a shitload of computers on them? I haven't played with the animals in a long while. We'll see, just to be safe. Because how's the drill look like? You got... Yeah, you just got the... in the middle there. Right, which is that guy. I don't remember it being a problem. But... I will do conveyor stuff. Technically, a small curved tube would be fine. And then just a straight tube. Interior plates. Rogue, hello, how you doing? They're showing 4.0 gameplay. I still don't care. I had interest when they wrote an article about it, and then with their article having no information, I lost interest. I'm assuming it's going to be like any other large update in that case, where they introduce some new things and make a new class overpowered, and then just completely snub up everything else, and don't actually put in anything that really ought to be changed. Like, you know, any quality of life at all. Still look forward to playing it, I just don't really care about hearing about it. If you know what I mean. They have tons of stuff on them. Every component of the game except superconductors. Wow, okay, shit. I should probably check them out.